everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today we're in my craft room where I wanted to give you a 1-week update on my very first week of having Invisalign. I don't have any attachments right now. We're taking it kind of slow because we had to pull a tooth because of crowding. And teeth themselves are fine. The only pain I had on this first week was down here where I guess my trays were rubbing right there where I had gotten so many shots for that tooth to be pulled. Excruciating. So now I have a little bump like a callus. It's hardening over, probably scar tissue. It's fine. Hopefully it'll be nice and strong for the next tray and nothing will rub, nothing will hurt. Also, I will not change my trays for another week, so I think, you know, that's why there's not that major pain, because we're really kind of getting my teeth used to or very slow moving until we put those attachments on in another 5 weeks. So as far as eating, you can keep these trays out for a maximum of 2 hours. I am a very slow eater, and so I'm trying to decide, do I eat faster, just smaller amounts? Do I eat my normal time and just stop? You know, we're still navigating that. But I try to allow myself, you know, 30 to 45 minutes while I'm trying to figure out how long it takes me to eat and clean the trays and brush my teeth and do all that. So I've found that for me to eat a meal is 30 to 45 minutes, and brushing my, when I take the devices out, I eat for like 40 minutes, then I go upstairs or wherever, and I will brush my teeth, rinse with water, floss, rinse with water, use some mouthwash, and while I'm swishing that, I will take my trays and my soap and my toothbrush and brush those as I am swishing around in my mouth. That helps to cut down on some time of keeping them out of your mouth. And then I just rinse those really good. When I'm finished with those, I spit my mouthwash out, wipe my face down, kind of pat dry my Invisalign, put them in, hit my timer, and it's usually, you know, about 45 minutes total. I'd say it takes me anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to clean the trays, clean my teeth, floss, which I probably left that out, but I do floss. I brush, I floss, I rinse, I clean as I'm rinsing. Get rid of the rinse in my mouth, put my trays in, hit my timer. So cleaning them, I'm getting that routine down to where I have that to a minimal, right? A minimal amount of time. It's just the eating part. So I found that I can eat a bowl of cereal, maybe 2, within 30 minutes. I'm telling you, I'm a slow eater. A lot of the times I just skip lunch, or if I'm working from home, I can prepare lunch, take them out at the very last minute, eat, you know, and do all of that. But if I'm at work, granted, I haven't taken lunch to work with me, but if I'm packing my lunch, I'll usually hit it for like 30 to 45 minutes, and, you know, just eat what I can. And there's no snacking. Let's just put it that way. I'm such a slow eater that, you know, I have to do what I can to minimize my time for my 3 basic meals. Snacking is out of the question. I'm keeping my big orange tumbler with me at all times, which I don't have it right now. It's by my desk. And I just finished working, sorry. And so I just sip on water. And, you know, I noticed the other day, like we're in the office, off, in the office, work from home, in the office, work from home type of thing. When I'm in the office, I just set it right here, and I have my mouth on the straw, and I'm just typing and sipping. Okay. But I am enjoying, you know, the increased intake of water. I think that's great for me. I did purchase the mini sodas, the like 8-ounce can, because within my 30 minutes of eating, I can get an 8-ounce down. There's no way I can do 12, 16, 20, none of that. 8 ounces is just enough, and I only have one a day, and that's usually with either lunch or dinner, and that's it. At night, before I go to bed, I tend to brush a little bit longer. Because I'm eating my meal and then I'm getting all of my junk food in. So I'll usually have, like last night, I had steak and cheese sub and tater tots, brown beans, and then for dessert I had an ice cream cone, which I can't bite with these front teeth because of this tooth missing, and the teeth beside it are still a little sore. I don't know if that's because they're moving or what. So I'm having to bite my ice cream from the side, so that was a bad choice to get at the store. I'm also having to cut things like I made a steak-umm sub. I'm having to cut them into small squares so they can go on the back, because I can't tear with my front teeth because they're a little tender. Where that tooth was pulled, the other teeth are probably shifting, I would imagine, trying to close that gap. The other thing that's that I'm finding is the best practice is when I am cleaning my aligners, I always close the sink stopper, because I have that little silicone tooth, rubbery tooth, fake tooth in there. And if you drop that and it goes down the drain, then you're left with a gap and everybody can see it. I have dropped it in the sink a couple of times, and luckily it didn't go near the drain, but that's what taught me. Pull that drain stopper up, and while you're brushing your trays, you know, allow that tooth and everything to fall out. I even brush that little tooth really well, because that's just another piece that, you know, bacteria could get down into it. So I always pop that out, wash it really good with the soap and the brush, put it in the you know, basin of water, take it out, let all of that dry, you know, kind of wipe down the sink, let the water out, and then dry the appliances and pop them back in. So the only troubles I'm having, again, are minimizing how long it takes me to eat, or eating smaller meals. I don't know which way I want to go, because I'm, you know, I don't want to say I'm hungry, but I'm hungry if I don't eat enough, right? I mean, I guess we all would be. But then again, it's like, is that an overweight problem? Not overweight, but you know what I'm saying. Eating too much. So, whatever. I give myself 30 to 40 minutes to eat max, and then I work for the last 5 minutes on cleaning the appliances, putting them in. 45 is the magic number for me so far. If I find something that works better, I'll keep you informed. But really, I just wanted to tell you how the first week is going and what kind of tips and tricks that I'm finding. I don't know if there's anybody else out there that is starting their Invisalign journey, maybe had a tooth pulled, has that, you know, silicone fake tooth, you know, as a replacement until the gap closes. But I wanted to help you out with any tips and tricks if you're going through the same thing I am. If you have any tips and tricks that you could supply with me, that would be fabulous. Just leave it in the comments down below. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I love adding new friends. And until tomorrow, friends, I'll see you then. Bye.